Today we're going to be showcasing under a free-to-play team, the Ela Merge Zamasu right here. He introduces a brand new effect in Dokkan Battle, which is the domain ability. So I'm going to have a first look at that and see how that works. But the effect for Merge Zamasu's domain is that all superclass allies and enemies will take an additional 30% more damage, which I think is a pretty strong effect. Obviously, it's a double-edged sword where you can't run superclass allies or you're just going to take so much more damage. But with how this guy's leader skill is, you're probably not going to be running that many super units. His leader skill is Realm of Gods, Worldwide Chaos, and Fused Fighters for 170% and 3 key. If they're an extreme unit, they still get 150% HP attack and defense and 3 key if they're not in the previous categories that I mentioned. And if any of those units are in Time Travelers or Final Trump card, they will get an additional 30% stat boost, which is awesome. And with this leader skill, we're able to run like a really cool extreme team, although they will be under like a 150% stat boost, but it's still really cool to see, and it makes extreme units a bit more viable, just a tiny bit. We definitely still need more buffs. In terms of our team, because this is a free-to-play showcase, we are running him under 120% leader with the Ela Metal Cooler. And we have some of the best extreme units in the entire free-to-play roster. Other than this guy absolutely sucks. But we need him because Merge Zamasu needs a Realm of Gods ally. And this is the only good extreme Realm of Gods unit. Literally. So, let's jump into an event. Now, this event here is one of the few events where you are not versing a Realm of Gods category enemy, which is one of the added bonuses that Merge Zamasu needs in order to get 3 key and 50% attack and defense, as well as being a super type enemy. Like, literally, there is like 2 other events that do this effect. It's actually really bad, the restrictions of some of these units. But if you can activate it, it is going to be day and night, because that 50% is going to go a long way, and the Infinite Zamasu domain effect is going to just let you do so much more damage. I hope they release some non-Realm of Gods tough events, super enemies, so that we can test this guy even more. Because all the tough events are extreme units. So you don't want that, or else they're going to do... The domain does really nothing. Unless the domain is really strong. I don't know. But yeah, we'll just have to get through the first few phases here till we hit the Goku, and then we can start testing him out. But here's his intro animation, which is activated if there's another Realm of Gods category ally on the team. What this does is 20% damage reduction for 4 turns, and an additional 20% damage reduction for the first turn. Because he already has 40% damage reduction in general, he has 80% damage reduction for this very first turn, which is really cool. Makes him pretty much invincible. Even though he only has a very low defense stat of 154,000, he should tank majority of the game because of that 80% damage reduction. So we should be able to clean up this phase really quickly. I just want to get this done and over with. 3 million attack stat, it's not really good for the first turn, but that's just because he has a build-up effect. 25% attack for each attack received, up to 150%. He gets more defense as well if your HP is 70% or less, which is an extra 50% bonus defense. And he's able to launch an additional attack. There's a high chance of becoming a super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. So you do want him in the first slot with some degree, just because of the fact you get an additional super attack, which does raise his defense. 18 key raises defense for 1 turn and massively raises attack for 1 turn. And these 12 key greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. So that will make him, like, defensively much more better. And not to mention, he gets key +6 and attack and defense 100% at the start of the turn. And then the last thing that he has in this form is that he has a high chance of performing a critical hit, which really means that you can give this guy dodges and additionals, really. So let's try to get the domain feature, which can be activated when HP is 70% or less from the 5th turn onwards, or if there's a Future Saga category ally attacking the same turn or enemy from the 7th turn. So we do want to try to take our time here if we can, but we're probably just going to destroy this first phase. Or not. Maybe Goku is tougher than I thought. That's good, though. That is very good. The more turns we waste, the better. So I would like to talk about the team here as well. Cell is like the best linking partner for him. He has big bad bosses and legendary power. There's not really that many good linking partners for Murasamasu for free-to-play because it's all like Realm of Gods units, which free-to-play never gets, which is so annoying. It is very annoying. And what's cool is that the domain has like a passive, which we'll talk about if we get it, that will buff up Cell as well. And a cool combo here is like, if you can, obviously sometimes you can't. In this case, we can't, but Murasamasu lowers attack, which then allows Cell to get guaranteed criticals. It's not a bad combo if you have no linking partner for Murasamasu. Yeah, build up his attack. I guess we're going to get the Dokkan mode with the normal Murasamasu. He has 9 million attack stat, which is actually very solid. Very, very solid, actually. With high chance to critical, you just need to just hope to build up with them much earlier than this, though. Actually, in 2x speed, the animation looks sick. 16 million damage. Jesus Christ. Oh. You need a Future Saga ally on the same turn. God damn it. Oh, I love that KO, though. All right, it's time for the Omnipresence. This will last for 5 whole turns. I finally get to see this. It took so long. What animation. That is something. Oh, this gives 3 ki to all allies. Holy! Whoa, that is cool. That is cool, man. Let's look at his art right here. It's just a head. He has 100,000 defense, but he nullifies all attacks directed at him anyway. His super attack is massively raise attack for 1 turn. Mega colossal damage to all enemies. His 12 keys greatly raise attack for 1 turn. And colossal damage to all enemies. He changed his orbs, STR and AGL, to Tech Key Spheres, which you saw. He's a worldwide chaos category allies defense support for 60% with 4 or more key spheres obtained. And he gets attack plus 300% and 4 keys. So our Cell is going to be cooking with defense. Oh, even the bottom is so cool. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's grab all that. We do want to see his damage. And then Sail. And that should be good. He still has the same link set, so we've got Big Bad Bosses activated, which is nice. Look at that. Boop. Boop. And he just swallows the earth. Well, how much attack stat was that? That was not bad. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. For sure. Although now you want crits. You're going to activate this more often. But it's pretty much like standby. But you can attack and he's defensive. Or like Giant Form if it was 1 attack and it's a nice little support. Kind of like that. Oh my gosh. I wonder what Cell's defense is looking like. Alright, so that was the Murasamasu and the new Infinite Zamasu domain expansion. I think it's actually really good. Zamasu is pretty solid with his damage reduction, his damage output. Extreme Team's still lacking though, so it's hard to use him sometimes. And the restriction of like, you know, versing superclass enemies to do more damage with the Infinite Zamasu is kind kind of hard. But I would say you can still run Infinite Zamasu because he still does damage. He nullifies all attacks. It's still pretty good. Will I use him? Maybe. Maybe not. The categories that he's 170% leader for is not the best. But I do like him. I definitely do like him. I hope you guys did enjoy, though. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content. Check out my social medias, link in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay physical. Peace out.